Hi, I'm Dennis.
And I'm Wes.
And welcome back to Petrol Station, your one-stop shop for dad jokes and Diet Cokes.
Even though you're drinking a Dr. Pepper Zero.
I almost came out my nose.
Oh, no.
Oh, that burned.
Oh, the Diet Coke would have been worse.
It would have.
Honestly, can we talk about it, though? I absolutely hate Diet Coke. I know this has
Diet
nothing
Coke.
to do with it.
And you know what?
It's disgusting.
And let's talk about Diet Dr. Pepper. I know that they say that the taste is the same.
It's
not the same.
The only Dr. Pepper that's not regular Dr. Pepper, and it's blasphemy if you say anything else, is Dr. Pepper Zero. I don't want to hear it.
Hashtag non-sponsored.
Diet Dr. Pepper is disgusting. It tastes like ass juice, and I don't want it.
It tastes like bad decisions and depression.
Yeah, it tastes like they tried to make Dr. Pepper, but failed miserably and just slapped a label on it and was like, oh, okay, this works.
All right, what are we doing this week, Wes?
On today's episode, Dennis, I got a fun one for us.
Ooh.
So, as you know, there's about 1,000 different ways you can modify your car, right? On this week's episode, we are doing the top 5 dumbest car mods you can possibly find on the internet. I went into the depths of the internet to find the dumbest
eBay
mods. Yes, eBay Motors is where I went. Yeah, no.
Love me some eBay Motors.
On the first of the list, and again, I've seen it before. I've seen it in person. I don't know if you've ever seen it in person,
no.
but it's the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Okay, hit me with it.
Wood or cardboard body modifications. Oh, yeah. I've seen somebody with a wood trunk before and a wood spoiler.
Okay, so we're not talking about like old school wood paneling
no.
or
We're
like
talking
wood
about
bed
2x4
no.
wood panels.
Yo, is that a Honda Lampord?
Oh yeah,
or Lacord?
It's la shit, and
wood
it's
cord?
covered in la wood, and it looks like the dumbest shit I've ever seen. But
No,
you know what?
It's plywood. That's a Plonda.
It's a Plonda R.
Just wait for the wood glue VTEC. Wow.
Oh
okay,
yeah, man. So the other part of this is there's a cardboard. I think I saved it. Oh yeah, there it is. I've seen a YouTube video somewhere out there of this car specifically. Somebody, and again, this is dumb. They straight up made a cardboard body for this car.
This one, okay, so this one I do feel like this is obviously for the jokes.
Oh yeah,
right.
And just the tape holding on the exhaust. But dude, you can't. If I ever came across.
It's the stereo on the front. It's the old school boombox.
It's the boombox for me, man.
Yo, he got that 3 CD changer though.
Dude, he got the whole 3 CD changer. He's rocking out to the best hits of 1990, man.
Is that Iowa? That isn't Iowa. It's the Sony off-brand Iowa.
Yeah, it's something. But can you imagine? First of all, anybody that did this, that cannot be good for the car.
No.
First of all, there's no air.
There's no airflow.
I almost thought that was like an air intake. No, that's the license plate. There's no airflow whatsoever. He's got 2 like top vents on the top. The metal handle to lift the hood.
What are the things coming out of the corners though? Is that the exhaust? That's the exhaust.
Where, right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be the exhaust.
That's got to be.
Yeah, no,
it's that close. That's a
no
fire
sense,
hazard,
and I want one. I want to put a wood panel on my car now.
I mean, I know a guy who sells cars. We could probably find you a cheap Mercedes.
Amen.
Because that's what that is.
Yeah, you just need a boxy car that you can just match the lines to with the wood.
Chrysler 300.
Yeah, Chrysler 300. Yeah. The wood edition.
Yes.
Plywood edition.
The lumber edition.
The lumber edition. The lumberjack edition.
Hey.
But yeah, man, I had to start off with this because
family Woodster.
I've seen this for years. The panel wagon.
For real.
I've seen this for years. This has been around the internet for a long time, and it's still funny to this day. I still laugh every time I see an Instagram post or anything about these. Again, it's not very common, but it's common enough to make a video about it, and it's hilarious. But that's my number one, starting off strong with the wood and cardboard modification.
That's
number 2.
That's beautiful.
Oh yeah, it was good, man. I was laughing my butt off looking for photos for that one. Because that was it instantly, as soon as I thought about this idea, it was instant in my head. I was like, that's my first number one. Second number one is a little bit more mainstream. I absolutely hate it. I'm pretty sure you absolutely hate it too.
Probably.
It's meant for a reason. They do it for a reason, but most of the people that are doing it aren't doing it for the specific reason they're supposed to be doing it for. I know that was a lot.
That was a lot.
Over-cambered cars.
Oh, dude.
It is the looking
that
thing.
is the dumbest thing
I get
ever.
it. For drift cars, it makes sense. But if you're not drifting your car, you should not look like that.
Well,
Camber.
and I think that actually started with a regular like road course track cars, because you do want negative camber on your track car, so it provides more grip while cornering. Now you wear out tires like crazy, but again, it's your track car, so you wouldn't do it on the street. These are just ridiculous.
Like that is just dumb, and it's stupid looking. I hate every time I've ever seen a car with it in person. I think it's the dumbest looking thing.
It is completely ridiculous. It looks stupid. Stop doing it. And also, what cracks me up is the ones that have has like the full body kit. And they can't even get into a parking lot. Like I've seen so many videos when they try to go in a parking lot and they rip the body
front
kit
end off.
Yeah.
Yep, because they can't get over the hill or over the crack in the ground. Like an inch.
I've had low cars in my life where I had to approach every speed bump like it was a damn mountain. But I've never ripped off body panels trying to get into a parking lot.
Not to get into your driveway, Dennis.
Right. Yeah.
Like you can't even park in your driveway because you cambered your car so
also,
much.
Let's talk about on all-wheel drive Subi. That just defeats the purpose of all-wheel drive.
It really does. It defeats the purpose, and it looks so dumb. Stop doing it, please. It looks idiotic. Like it's just dumb looking. I don't care. And like I don't mind lowering a car, tucking the rims in. But when you go a full like negative 30-degree camber, and it looks like you're sticking your rims out and you busted out your drivetrain.
Honestly, like it looks like you're riding on the inside of the wheels at that point.
Yeah,
like is the tire even making contact?
No. Oh,
this is giving me PTSD. This is giving me trauma.
It's giving me trauma. It's giving me family trauma. This is my next one. And I can't stand it either. Camo wraps, man.
Camo wraps are so stupid.
That's my camo wraps. I can't listen, they were cool in 2010.
Yeah.
Right. They were done well. But now every mother is getting a crappy camo wrap on their Tesla Model 3. And I'm so tired of seeing it. It looks stupid. They don't do it right. It's all big paneled. It looks dumb. Yep. And then they do it on their damn Cybertruck. And it has no body lines. It has no curve to it. So it looks so stupid.
For a vehicle that is not going into the woods, you just look stupid out there.
So dumb.
And yeah, it's a fad that is completely played out. Nobody cares. Stop
Everybody's
doing
done it.
The only one I have ever seen that I actually thought looked really clean, it was like an all black camo, and it was 3 different shades of black, and one of the shades was carbon fiber. And it actually, the way they did it, it actually looked really cool. Like they added some elements of like the gloss on the carbon fiber with the matte of like a really dark gray, and then the matte of like the even darker black. So it did look pretty cool. But other camo wraps nowadays, honestly, they just look cheap.
They look cheap. They look dumb.
Yeah,
it's overplayed.
It's like you had no idea. You wanted to get your car wrapped, but you didn't have any good ideas on what to do.
Yeah, you were like, just do it. You can do it the cheapest way possible without doing one color.
That's like getting matte black.
Even though, like, I do like matte Cybertruck.
It depends on the car.
It depends on the car. The car has to have some type of lines. But yeah, Cybertruck, matte black Cybertruck looks like a dumpster driving down the street.
Can I have an honest, a real moment with you right now?
Sure.
So I actually did see a Tesla Model 3 with like wide body fender flares and an all matte black wrap, and damn it if I didn't like
it. Dude, the wide body kit Model 3 looks good.
It looked good. I wouldn't own one.
I would do a wide body kit on a Model 3. Yeah, I've seen a performance with a body kit on it. It does look good. And then the matte black, but again, you have to have curves. You have to have curves in a matte black car. It's just simple as that. Unless you do like even the Challenger or Chargers, the old school ones with matte black wraps or matte black paint job, look good. They're not as curvy, but they still have curves. They still have lines. Damn Cybertruck, that's a box. Yeah, looks so stupid. It looks like just a matte black wall. But yes. So, and then obviously, you got to do the red rims because
why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Just make it look dumber than you could on a Model 3. Yeah. They ruined this car. It hurts my eyes looking at it. If I saw this in person, I would stop them and be like, hey, listen, give up. You're done. You played yourself.
We should get business cars to leave on windshields and just say, stop it.
Just stop it. And then, all right. Okay. So that's my third. Next one. Oh yeah, oldie buddy goodie. Oh yeah,
yeah. These are horrible.
The VW Bug. Pretty much on all VW Bugs that was owned by a 16-year-old girl at one time had these. Eyelashes.
This is the 40-year-old lady who's trying to like regain her youth. Yeah, these are horrible.
Terrible.
They weren't cool when they came out.
They weren't cool ever. They never looked good. They looked dumb as shit.
Especially on the VW Bugs, they just look stupid. I would rather you put the daisy wheels on them with the color match center caps versus.
Okay, listen, I loved the daisy wheels, the old school, like with the white walls. Hell yeah, I love those.
No, there was a company that when the Bugs relaunched, that you could buy wheels from them, and they actually did look like a flower. They looked like a daisy, and then you can get the center cap to match the color of your car.
Which, I mean, I would take that over these stupid ass eyelashes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, these are just the dumbest thing. Amazon exclusive, eBay Motors.
Oh, that's an eBay motor.
Yeah, it's both. I've seen them on both.
Oh,
and they're terrible. Don't do it. It's dumb looking. We get it. You want to be flamboyant in your VW Bug that you paid $5,000 for.
In other news, today's episode is brought to you by carlashes.com.
We're at carlashes.com. You always want to wrap it before you lash it.
It's true.
We're sponsored, not sponsored.
Yeah, don't reach out to us for sponsorship.
Yeah,
carlashes.com.
We'll turn you down.
Yeah.
Although,
I mean,
if they give us money, we'll talk about it.
No, I have morals.
I don't. I'm a slut for views.
Yeah, you are.
But yeah, no, it's terrible. And if you do it, you're stupid. Into the discussion.
Ooh,
and
here we go. Yes.
And this is kind of in the same ballpark because again, eBay Motors special.
Oh yeah.
The stupid, overdone
cat scratch
over the freaking headlight, man.
Oh, God,
and listen, it's cool. And I'll say it's cool.
It was cool
on
for a hot minute.
But if you're doing it on your 2013 Dodge Dart, stop it.
Stop it.
If it's on a Mazda 3 from 2010, stop it. We're done. You're not a cool car just because you put cat scratches on it. Stop it. Even the Hellcats, man, I'm tired of seeing it. Like, it's overplayed.
Yeah.
It looks dumb.
It was great when they first came out. Like, oh, okay, I get it. But yeah, now everything has them on there.
Yeah, and it's stupid. It looks so dumb. And again, it makes sense for the Hellcat. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Everything else doesn't make sense.
Let's just put a rule out there. If you think of a mod that you want to do to your car, go to eBay. Type in that mod. If there is more than 2 sellers that sell that particular mod, don't do it.
Yeah,
just don't do it.
Yeah.
Just pass.
If it has 3M on the back of it and you got to stick it on the car,
maybe don't do that.
If you have to order it and it says pick a color and then pick a size, probably shouldn't do it.
Maybe pass.
Yeah, because this looks absolutely phenomenally stupid. And
if you can get expedited overnight delivery, don't do it.
If it's already printed, don't do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, some stickers can go well, wraps can go well, but like this is just overplayed. It's played out. It's overdone. And then everybody and their mother that owns, again, a VW Bug is even doing it. It looks stupid as shit. My next one, and this is kind of, it just annoys me more. So it's not really necessarily a mod, but it's kind of a mod. Painting calipers that don't make sense, Dennis. If it's a basic caliper that looks like this, and you're painting it red.
The only time that is okay is if you have an upgraded set of calipers on the front of your car, but like a lot of times on the rear of the cars, they don't sell upgraded, like 4 or 5 piston calipers.
But you can get a cover for it. I'm tired of seeing it.
I would rather see paint than a cover, though.
I would rather see a cover matched to what you have. Again, if it's a BMW, again, because most BMWs are like that. They have front end disc brakes and big 4-piston brakes. With the BMW or the M badging, go get a cover. You can go get them on Amazon or eBay. I don't care. Put it on the back and then it matches.
I'd rather see them
stupid.
I'd rather see them painted than covered. No. But again, if you have the stock single piston calipers all the way around your car,
if you've got there's no reason for them to be painted. Civic, not even an EX, like an L or whatever the basic model is, and you're painting your calipers red, stop it.
If your Ford Focus doesn't have ST or RS badge on it, leave it alone.
If your Ford Fiesta even has an ST on it. Dude, I saw an ST with like you could tell he had a
like
downpipe.
Like a dump.
Oh yeah. And it was just loud and proud and annoying. He was living his best life, had all the canards all over it. And I rolled up next to him, my little Hyundai Velociter. You know whose ass got beat? The Fiesta.
I was gonna say the Velociter.
But yeah, I can't, dude. If it's a basic car and you're painting your calipers, just stop it. I get it. If you got calipers, 4-piston calipers, and they're basic, sure, paint over it, do what you want. This looks stupid.
Well, especially if you have 4-piston calipers and they came in Brembo red, then go ahead and get them repainted.
Yeah, if you want to do like a powder coat, but also go get them powder coated. Do it right.
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
Spray paint in your mom's garage.
Don't hit it with the
plasti dips. Yeah, just stop it. It looks dumb. Just do it right. Do it right. Why can't we just do it right?
I agree on that one. Yeah.
That was my last one. I do have some honorable mentions. Those are the top 5 that I had. Obviously, one that's been overplayed, and I'm kind of tired of seeing it, the Hellcat wrap on the side of the car. That's just the Hellcat image. I'm tired of seeing it. We've seen it before. It's played out. Move on.
Yeah.
Like, or just do something different.
Yeah.
But everyone does the exact same
thing.
logo.
Yeah.
Every single time. It's just a Hellcat
Chargers,
on the side.
Challengers. It's always the same. It's always the Hellcat image blown up on the side of the car. It was cool when they first came out. Like,
it was cool when we did it. It's not cool anymore.
It's not cool anymore.
It's cool when you designed it one time.
That one time.
It's not cool anymore.
Yeah.
Just move on, people.
It's time
it's
to
over
move.
it.
Yeah. It's time to.
Also, honorable mention, the spoke wheels, man. I can't.
Oh, dude.
The stupid ass, like, sticking out 2 feet from the rim.
Oh, yeah. Your 98 Buick Skylark does not look good with those.
Your Chrysler 300 does not look good with those. Quit it.
You ever want a good laugh? Look up Cat Williams talking about the Chrysler 300.
Oh, my God. I've watched it. I've watched it. Recommendation.
We will not play it on this.
No. To wrap it up, I think there's 1,000,001 stupid ass mods out there. We could probably go on.
Honorable mention to really wide wheels on lifted trucks.
Oh my gosh,
that's stupid. We've covered that before. And staying on trucks for a second. The diesel trucks that put like the 15-inch round exhaust tube on the back of them.
Yep.
Stop it.
Or you lift your truck and put like 18-inch rims on it.
Yeah.
Like, dumbest shit ever. I can't. You guys just.
And then
why?
Last honorable mention, like, look, when Buick did it in 1956, the three little heat exchanger dots on the side side of the front fenders, that was cool. When you put it on your 91 Silverado, not cool. Yeah. If you buy them from AutoZone, I was
gonna say that. Anything from AutoZone, O'Reilly's, Advanced Auto Parts, stop it.
If it comes off that special aisle from the auto parts store, quit putting it on your car.
You just leave. Don't even look. Just walk away.
Okay, hold on.
I can't.
One more honorable mention.
I'm telling you, we could go on for days.
Neon Underglow.
We're done here. You know how I feel about neon.
You know how I feel about Neon Underglow.
Yeah, and it's cool.
It's done. It's a decade played out. Stop it.
If you do it right,
there's no right way to do it.
There is to do it right ways. It's an accent color on a car that's dark. You can do a dark color with like green and then do an accent green. Now, I will say, when you do a red Subaru with red freaking neon under it that's falling off,
at least take the time to tuck it in.
Tie it, or tuck it in. You didn't even zip tie. You just did the 3M that comes from Amazon. Yeah, you're stupid. And the string is sticking out from the wire. No, you're done.
If I can see it hanging down.
Yeah, if I can see the LEDs, stupid. But I will say, if you do it right, and also let's talk about
there's no right way to do it.
If you're a truck owner and you put neon in your
in the wheel wells,
you're stupid. Stop. And then it's white. It's always white.
It's always white.
Like, do a color. Be like original.
The only time that would make sense is if like you're actually taking the truck off road at night. But the guys who are doing that, they're not taking their trucks off road. They're the ones with the 10-inch wide wheels.
I've seen trucks do it well without doing the fender flare. I can't stand the fender flare lights. I've seen trucks do lights well, underglow, with like a blue truck in blue underglow. It looks decent.
Yeah.
But yeah, the stupid lights in the fender flares, it doesn't make any sense because you're not looking through the fender flares. When are you ever going to look into the fender flares when you're off-roading? Never. Like, if you have big KC lights, fine. But the lights in the fender flares, I can't freaking stand it.
You're not going to convince me on this. LED lights on
I don't care.
On the under part of cars is stupid.
Yeah, I'm going to do it on my Hyundai Velociter, and you're going to love it.
It was cool on the RX-7s in the 90s. It's not anymore.
It's more of a nostalgic thing for me, right? Because, like, again, I grew up with Fast and the Furious. I grew up watching those videos and idolizing those cars. The Honda Civic from the first movie with the green underglow.
The green underglow.
It looked good. I don't care who you are. It looked good.
I think that's it for me, is like, if it's a period correct 90s car.
If it's a JDM style, it has to follow that. Now, if you're putting neon under your Dodge Challenger or Charger, stop it.
Yeah,
it's not a muscle thing.
And that's
the stupid ass circle light color, different changing colors. That like
the halos.
Terrible.
Yeah,
that looks like
you like the angry eyes.
Yeah, you took it apart yourself and put the LEDs in front of the headlights. It looks so stupid.
Okay, so and I want to bring up something else, and we're not going to be able to talk about it now. This is going to be a completely other episode. Jeep mods.
Oh God, that can be a whole video.
That's a whole episode on its own.
Yeah. But honorable mentions, the duckies. I like those mods.
I don't get the ducks.
I don't either, but
they are funny.
I like the little rubber ducks.
Yeah, stay tuned for next week's episode.
Next week's episode?
Yeah, let's just We'll talk about Jeep culture and Jeep mods.
Yeah.
And by the way, each Jeep doesn't have to have a theme.
Seriously. Let's just PSA, guys. Stop doing it. If it's from AutoZone, Amazon, eBay, just stop.
Stay. Like if you find it on one of those websites or in that special aisle at the auto parts store, just stop.
But other than that, guys, thanks so much for watching. We really appreciate it. I know we kind of went on a lot of tangents this week. If you would like and subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification to make sure you're notified every single time we post. For Petrol Station, I'm Wes.
I'm Dennis.
And we'll see you in the next one.